I'm about to start back doing Q&A, answering questions every single day. And so I'm gonna get straight to the point where I've been at. Man, God had to humble me. God had to humble me. God had to give me some medicine. For real. Man, I was overwhelmed. I was over exhausted, and I had a breakdown. For real, I broke all the way down. And I had to re-humble myself. And it started with, the infamous thing on Facebook, basically just Toledo people. So a lot of my audience is outside of Toledo, so they don't know about this. I have a strategy where online, I send everyone links, of the inspirational talk I used to do with my music. And so I get a lot of messages back like, why don't you ever message us about anything but your links? Why don't you ever comment on my pics? Why don't you ever compliment me? Why don't you ever see how I'm doing? And so I use that as a strategy. I send my links, they say they like it, I say thank you. And so then I realize that until I send another link, just say good morning or give a compliment. And so that blew up in my face. And it blew up on my face on Snapchat. If y'all know what Snapchat is a social media, but you can't see people profiles like you do on Instagram and Facebook. You can't see no age, you can't see no location, there's no profile pic. You don't know who you messaging. And so it was I know I had some links to send the next day. And so I was going through the stories and just commenting and stuff like that. So I go by, I see a picture, and the profile name was Cold-Hearted something. There's no age, there's no location or nothing. And my reply was, you look actually warm-hearted to be calling yourself cold-hearted. Matter of fact, you actually are pretty. And I take it real hard when I see all this new age, I'm cold-hearted, or I'm a devil, or I'm what's the other one everybody using now? Toxic. And so we taking that and making that is cool. And so me giving a compliment, because I know I'm gonna send a link the next day, the lady replied, that is not me. That's a picture of my 16-year-old daughter. And I didn't think nothing of it, but I immediately blocked it. I was wrong because I seen 16-year-old and I just blocked it, which I should have just been like, damn, my fault, but I just blocked the account. Didn't think nothing of it. And she posted it and made it seem like I was trying to holler at her or whatever, and it's just been out of control, you know what I'm saying? And so, how the people run with shit, but I deserve every bit of it. I deserve every ounce of criticism I got. I deserve all the bashing that I got, because I really believe whatever you put out in the world, you will receive. Everything we do is a seed. And so if you criticize, you will be criticized. If you judge, you will be judged. And I'm going to tell you why I got my harvest of the seeds I sowed. Now, it was a picture of a transsexual had said he had slept with a celebrity, and the celebrity didn't even know that it was a man. And so I instantly make a video about it and says, that transsexual should get fucked up. Because if that was me, I'd look in the mirror and cry every day, like, oh, fuck the man, oh my God. And I was saying like, let me choose to be gay if I want to be gay, but the celebrity name was on it, you know what I'm saying? And so it was going viral. It was going viral, and I found myself, I was about to start doing that, getting the celebrity gossip and giving my opinion and giving, just trying to do shock value, because I do a lot of positivity and I show my real life and I'm trying to uplift, but it don't go nowhere. Then I see Charleston White and everybody just bashing and slander names, and they going viral and going out the roof. So I ain't gonna lie, I was about to take the bait. I was, you know what I'm saying? And so me talking about some shit I had no idea about, because one of the comments had said, how do you know that's even real news? And then I started looking like, I don't see this shit nowhere else. I just seen an Instagram pic and I gave my opinion about some shit I don't know nothing about. And that's the same treatment that I got. People took something out of context. I tried to talk to somebody, but they didn't see that it was Snapchat. It don't show us no age. It don't show us no location. They all the way in Toledo. I've been in Atlanta 4 years, bro. And so with the amount of judgment and criticism you give out, the amount of judgment and criticism you will receive. And I got everything I deserve. Because whenever I do something, man, God deal with me right then because I know the truth. I'm connected with God in the spirit. You know, I had a conversation with God laying on my deathbed, so he might deal with me different than he deal with you. And then another one where I know I deserve what I got. It was a gay guy, and he called me boo in the inbox, and that pissed me off. And so I screenshotted it. I ain't show his name, but I said, this is why I'm not taking messages from gays. Don't call me no fucking boo and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I should have just corrected it in the inbox and let it go. But look at me trying to get some clout, trying to get some likes, make my social media go up. I had to screenshot this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's exactly what they did to me. So I got what I deserve because I sowed those seeds and the harvest grew in my life. And so when I do something wrong, I get my karma immediately, bro, because I know I talk about the spirit, I preach in the spirit, so God gonna deal with me different. And another one, and I ain't gonna keep beating this dead horse, but one time, this is probably like about 6 months ago, I'm in Walmart. I done spent over $120, my cart full. I stayed in that long line, and I forgot to pay for my eggs, right? And so I ain't want to go back in line. It wasn't nothing about the $1.06 I ain't want to pay. But I said, no, this line too long. And look how much of a hypocrite and dumbass I am. I'm trying to negotiate with God. I said, God, it's only worth $1. I know I'm going to get my harvest back from taking this, but please let it be light because I'm doing something light. Man, the next day I leave my wallet in the car, man, lose $300, bro. I lose my debit cards. I lose my driver's license, my social security card, everything, bro. And I knew it. I wasn't even mad. I said, pfft. But I had got back, you know, I had got too arrogant. My shirts was selling out the roof. My social media was picking up, and look at me, I needed to be humble. I was overwhelmed. I was exhausted, and God been trying to get my attention. That's why I sprained my foot hooping. Sit down, bro. Sit down, man. Take a break. I was like, I can't stop my social media. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And so I accidentally mixed up the shirts. I sold all the shirts I was supposed to ship it online. I sold them in the streets. So now I ain't had no shirts, so I couldn't go to pop-up shops, but I still wouldn't sit down. I still wouldn't get off social media. I'm still sending my links, trying to grow, being a bad father, being just neglecting myself. I'm just exhausted, man, fighting exhaustion. And then that shit happened. Okay, humble your ass, sit your ass down, prophet. They looking at you crazy. So that's what humbled me and set me down. And so I ain't been on social media. I had to reset and rewind. And at that moment, I realized how lonely I really was in life. I got so many family members who good. I got so many good friends. But at that time when I was going through that, man, I know I ain't had nobody to call. I ain't have nobody who I could talk to. And I just realized I didn't have nobody, you know, to really talk. Not saying I don't have nobody in life, but I'm just saying I ain't have nobody who I could talk to. I'm always pouring into people. I'm always uplifting people, but I was so low. And I know for a fact I ain't have no one to inspire me. I ain't have nobody to pour into me. And I ain't have nobody who could help guide me back on my right path. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just a very lonely feeling, man. And I know I crashed, and I should have been talking to a shrink or a counselor or something. But I realized I had to get back connected with God, bro. And so that's where I've been at. And that's, you know, what happened with that situation. You feel what I'm saying? But it's always a teachable moment in everything. And that is, those without sin cast the first stone. You know, so many times we pick up stones and we stone and join in with the crowd with this herd mentality, this follow the trend mentality. Everyone bashing this person, and we pick up our stones and bash them too. They stoning that person, we pick up our stones and stoning right with them. And so it was a part of the Bible where the Pharisees was about to stone this lady. They caught her having sex or whatever. And they asked Jesus, like, according to the law, we supposed to stone her. Basically asking Jesus, like, okay, are you going to stone her with us? And Jesus told them, those without sin cast the first stone. And all of them realized they had their own sins. They had to drop their stones one by one. And so what I'm saying, a teachable moment is this. When God speaks to you, listen. When God tell you to stop, you stop. And when you criticize and you judge, you're going to get the same criticism and judgment that you dish out. And so I had to humble myself. Man, fuck all that shock value. Fuck all that, man. Just treat people the way you want to be treated. If you don't want to be criticized, if you don't want people talking about shit they don't know what they talking about, you do the same. You give out what you want back. And, you know, put things in context. Because a lot of times we'll see a small clip or something. It'd be an hour-long video, and it'd be a 20-second clip that go viral, and we're judging on that. And that's what happened to me. It was some shit taken all out of context, like I'm trying to holler at her or whatever, not knowing I'm living in a whole different city. I had no idea who the fuck it was, but I learned my lesson from that. Because, you know, I always get in trouble for shit like that, just inboxing people and like shit like that. Not even my actions I get in trouble. It'd be like shit like that. That's social media bullshit, so I'm done. All that inboxing and trying to keep everyone close, because I always try to keep my audience close, so I try to stay engaging with everybody. Them days are officially over with, because I see how fast people could turn on you and taking things out of context, you know. And so that's what it is. That's where I've been. But guess what? I'm back. Criticism and all, for sure.